We are still in the Champions League week, the playoff week. But even at that, the Premier League, we still have something to say in the Premier League today. But we have a lot to say this morning, a whole lot to say this morning. We are going to be talking about Nicolas Jackson because after the video yesterday, a lot of people dropped some comments, which we filtered the comments and picked 70% votes of the comment. They were similar to each other. A lot of people were saying Jackson should come, but Chelsea should play him as a left winger, that Jackson can play as a winger. I saw more of that comments yesterday, so we'll deliberate on that. And also the drama that happened yesterday at Benfica's home ground. Jose Mourinho, red card, the racism acts, Vini cius Jr., was he overreacting or emotional or what? And also did the Benfica player actually say something to Vinicius to prompt such behavior from Vinicius? And also the Arsenal game that will be coming up today. So inside all these things now, which one we go pick first? Which one will they pick?
We'll talk about the Arsenal game.
Arsenal game first, yeah.
We should talk about the Arsenal games.
Yeah.
Arsenal versus Wolves, or at Wolves' home ground. It's going to be tight.
Of course.
It's going to be tight, but Arsenal still stand a chance of winning.
Yes. They have a big chance. But we will not forget what happened last time. These two teams meet. And I think it was at Emirates Stadium. They played a draw. And if I'm not mistaken, Wolves nearly steal that point. Steal that match from Arsenal. And this time around, once about Premier League, we say the way history they can repeat itself. Even in football, most people. Yesterday I would expect say Madrid could beat Benfica silly, but can't happen
at all.
So now it happen for football this season. The way I see them, any game where they play. And the first leg, maybe they draw or something.
Yeah.
The second leg, they always happen the way you expect them.
Exactly.
So if people they feel say Arsenal will win Wolves easily this night, I mean, I don't see it like that. I don't see it like that.
But if I go come out bias, I know say Arsenal been really get tough time for their home to beat Wolves. I guess 2-1.
Yeah. I think it was a 2-2 or something.
2-1. It was
2-1. 9 minutes.
Yes, Arsenal won 9 minutes.
Oh.
I guess that was an ongoing. There was an ongoing
yes,
in that game.
9 minutes.
We are one of the Wolves players scored.
Yeah.
Now they won 2-1. It was very tough for them at the Emirates Stadium. And looking at Wolves, right? And that time said Wolves they try one build momentum. Do you understand?
Yes.
Well, even now,
and if you look Wolves now, their coach will been there that time. I guess 9 days Strasbourg now, if I'm not mistaken. Abi?
Victor Pereira, is it that guy that Nottingham Forest just employed now?
It's like yes.
Yeah,
it's
one
like
coach.
It's like now looking at Wolves, looking at the pattern, looking at the way they are playing, and looking at Arsenal now, they at in short they play, they look their back
right from time since they start.
Not be say they play, they look their back right now, knowing that they have only they are just topping Man City with what 4 points.
Yeah.
So expect Arsenal we don't at least they don't rest at least they know to they rush them, they don't rest these few days, they don't rest well, so they get to win Wolves. They have to win Wolves no matter what, because my money dey for their head.
I don't think you go talk
my money dey for their head.
For side say they don't put money. I mean that's win. But I will still stand my ground. I think Wolves will give Arsenal a tough time at their home.
But if Arsenal fail to deliver this night, I bet you, I can guarantee you 90% that if Arsenal fail to win Wolves this night, they should forget about the Premier League.
And one thing you must also realize is that Wolves are building a very good momentum, especially when it comes to their home games. Yes, we all know the Wolves when the season started played how many games without a win and possibly had 1 draw or 2 draw. Wolves were just having about 2 points. But at some point they had to pick momentum. They started they struggled, and I think the first team they won was it West Ham? There was a team they won 3-0. So from there, they started coming up, and that was that same period where they met Arsenal. And Arsenal saw the intensity of Wolves, even though they luckily had the win at the dying minutes. So at this point, I also feel that Wolves is still trying to maintain that momentum because they still have this belief. I don't know what is giving them that belief that they will not go for relegation. Because I've already concluded in my mind that they are going for relegation.
But of course, they will fight.
Yes, they will fight.
Like I said, it's even dangerous to play a relegation team.
A relegation team, exactly. Because nobody will want to sit back and watch you come and just beat them like that, home and away. Yes, but the truth is that Arsenal still has a higher chances of winning Wolves. They have the quality and everything it takes to win Wolves. But for me, Arsenal is winning. But I pray they don't shock the world today, because if Wolves turns out to draw them or win them, then it will be something that will be.
I'm seeing a draw, but I don't want to offend Mr. Peter. Mr. Peter already put money inside.
I looking from this side. But if they disappoint me this night,
if it happen,
if they disappoint me this night,
just brace yourself.
I say if Arsenal disappoints me this night, I will go my village.
Did they addict bet for Sporting?
I will go my village.
Did they addict bet for Sporting?
No, I say I go my village, buy Seaman.
Go edit.
I go buy Seaman. Then pour for grand. I say I go add another 20 on top.
But Arsenal is winning. Arsenal is winning.
Okay.
There was this type of excuse I was hearing after they played Brentford that Havertz no dinner. Guy, that was like
leave those people. Calm down.
Let me not go there.
Whenever they make excuse.
Let me not go there.
All right, let's push over. Prestiani should not come to Bernabeu. He doesn't deserve to play in the best stadium in the world. From Klein Mbappe. Prestiani is the player that's offend, according to what we saw yesterday.
Yeah,
seems to offend.
That provoked Vinicius Junior,
and it was now titled racism.
Well, it was titled racism because of what the head, according to them, and the rumor was that Prestiani was calling Vinicius monkey. That's the narration of the whole story. And I watched that video again this morning. You were all here when I watched that video this morning. I saw Vinicius Junior was actually close to the player when he covered his mouth with his clothes. And there is no way, if you watch the reaction of Vinicius Junior, it was instant.
Like you have heard something.
It's not something that you can fake. It's not something that you can just
and
act.
I feel Vinicius is that kind of person that he reacts to. It's not the first time we are seeing him.
Of course, I will still go into the Vinicius Junior part, but I'm just trying to establish the fact that
monkey side.
I believe say that boy if he don't talk that thing.
I noticed now really monkey talk. Maybe he said something else.
First of all, when you rate people and the way they behave, you go bring back some certain past experiences. Now, if you be Chelsea fan, if you remember the match we played against Benfica in the Club World Cup, I think that was quarter-finals, maybe round of 16. That was round of 16,
yes.
That boy was the boy that was red carded in that game. If you remember that the person will palm a point, say me enter the dressing room when they give a red card, and that guy was causing problems in that match in the sense that he was complaining, he was making some kind of funny reactions to the Chelsea players, and he was also making some useless tackles. So when you see player will get problem, just be like, as which player would I use now? Which troublesome player would I use? Let's say when Costa was still playing, if they say Costa do something, you go easily won't believe because you don't say Costa na troublesome player. You understand? So I still stand a chance of believing Vinicius Junior that guy made a statement to him. I would somehow, in fact, I would believe it.
They don't tell me no come now, boy. But
speaking about Vinicius Junior and his overreaction,
when it comes to racism,
I go talk 100 times. Say, guy, if you are black, you are black. There's nothing you want to do to change your skin unless you want to go do what Michael Jackson do. There's nothing you can do to change. You have to be proud of your skin.
Yeah.
As I am, even in my next word, I will never want to be white. I am proud of my skin color, bro. Because currently now, it don't be like saying that the black people were even they more recognized across the world. Currently now. You understand? So why should you be allowing people to be, stigmatizing you and, calling you? If you call me monkey, actually, all of us, they don't say human beings come from evolution. Say we come from ape. We say we come from monkey. So even you will be white person.
Funny enough,
Yes,
for a
now.
comment section, it was flooded
Yeah.
with negative comments.
Do you know why? Do you know why it's like that? Vinicius Junior is giving ears to all those things. That's why people keep attacking him. The more you give ears to such remarks, people will continue to be putting that thing. He's not the only black player in the world now.
Yes, that one is true.
But every now and then, it's always Vinicius Junior. It's always Vini. So the moment you decide as a player that I will not give a damn about what these people say, call me black, that is my identity, that's my color, that's my race. If you call me black, I will accept it with my whole this thing. Did you see what Daniel Alves did in one Barca match where the Barca was playing? They threw him banana. They threw him banana. That's indicating that you be monkey. Guy took the banana, peel and chop, play corner kick.
No.
Simple. Since then, will you ever hear any case of racism towards Daniel Alves? Because the moment you give them the power,
and it's like he's giving them more.
yes,
Yeah,
because
more
you are
leverage to do
responding.
so, yes.
If you are responding, they will say, "Oh, okay, this is not the touch. How could they do more things? We go still
And
touch am
if,
more."
if you observe, he also slowed down his pace in the game yesterday.
Guy, it will see racism has happened even before we were born. Before football was even, this
It's there.
black and white something. It has
It's
always
there.
been there. It will not
But
stop.
just that not all of them that really pay attention to it. Just that there are some people that even with the blacks, we would even do racism within ourselves.
Yes, this tribalism, all those beliefs and all those kind of things.
Yeah,
So for
really.
me,
Yeah.
What's your take? What's your take?
For-
Mbappe say making no comment. Not my own.
For me, I just believe so that one when Mbappe talk now, that one out of anger, out of annoyance.
And
yes.
for Mbappe to even react like that, definitely, I believe Mbappe must have heard
Yeah, sure.
because everybody must just.
See, the reaction was immediate. You cannot fake
Now,
it.
for me, I felt that
And
what
the player said he did not say anything. It's sort like.
Ah boy, yeah, don't tell us that.
for
boy.
me, I felt what really sponsored that act was the Vinicius celebration, because I had to after the game now, I had to go to to go and I watched it, and immediately Vinicius scored that goal. You saw his celebration. He was holding their flag and it
in
was
front of their fans.
I tell you, Jesus, and that was
He
crazy.
was doing what?
He was twerking like right away, Jesus, and that was crazy. Do you know that really
Triggered something.
Yes, it triggered something. It triggered something. So, and this team, they already had an unfinished business.
Bam.
They denied Real Madrid from qualifying automatically for the round of 16. So when Vinicius had to come back, the Benfica players were upset. Even the fans. And the guy just, I will not support him. That was really bad. If he really said something to Vinicius, that was bad. Because one thing he caused Vinicius was emotional instability in the game. Because you calling somebody monkey.
I don't think he's monkey. Maybe he would have said he said something else.
So
But however, it was a racist statement.
Yes,
Whether
yes.
a monkey call.
Before Vinicius react like that, the word when use only better word. Because it gets something to say, I feel tell you if you know even reason himself. Like normal, I just say you, that one a normal something. Say don't worry, we'll see. Than you covering your mouth and saying something and immediately someone gets provoked and going
But
to like
moreover, if he was not saying anything, why he go cover? As if me say wetin they talk no be bad thing.
if I just
Why you go cover
opening
your
my
mouth?
hair.
You understand?
But it's not a good one. But I will not support Mbappe's speech of he should not come to Beneboa.
That he doesn't
deserve to play. No.
But what do you think about racists? What do you think they should do to racists, especially in football?
See,
if somebody is caught, doing all kind of racist stuff to other players, what do you think is the right punishment for such a player in football?
I think that this racist stuff has been happening for years now. So this is not the first time. Vinicius is not the first player that they are attacking in terms of racism and the rest of the team. So different players encounter this. Since there is no rule assigned to, like there's no punishment that says if you...
I think there is a punishment.
There's a punishment.
There's a punishment.
I think it's not drastic enough to stop the racism. You go hire, they
See.
go find you.
It's usual, just like now for Nigeria. The team is say them
But-
for there, then they very emotional.
But I knew how it was in the Premier League back then when they were doing this racing. But at least it has slowed
That's-
down.
that's
Premier League,
come
self, you know that racism something they too happen for
Because
Premier
no,
League.
No.
they fought it.
As I then know that even
that-
after match, when they work out for road, self, if
They
white
fought
person
it,
see you,
but now it
they-
has died down a little. That is why on their jersey you see.
Yes, no racism. Yes, no
room
racism.
for racism.
Yes.
You understand? And I will still say it too. No room for
For
racism.
racism,
The
exactly.
only thing that bring all of us together
it's football. Man.
is football.
Football, exactly.
It's football. That's one thing people should understand. Irrespective of who you are. That's why sometimes when I see people fight in viewing center, you break somebody's head because of somebody say your club is this or this one is that. I'll be like, look at this.
It does not make sense.
It doesn't make sense. I see people coming online insulting. You see mature people insulting each other's father online because of a Ronaldo fan, a
Yeah,
Messi
Messi
fan.
fan.
It doesn't make sense. I tell people, I watch football for fun.
Exactly.
My peak in football, the only time that I have been emotional in football was when Chelsea played the final against Manchester United. That was the only moment in my life that I cried in football. I cried in football. After then, maybe I cried a little when we won the Champions League, our first Champions League. But that night, John Terry missed that penalty.
It was
I
painful.
will never forget. After that, football is fun.
But that one no mean say you go attack.
Sure,
attack
normal.
Do you
Normal.
understand?
But you want talk
Football
about
is the only
things.
thing that we go bring poor man, rich man.
Exactly.
Sit down
They
together,
talk,
we
they
discuss.
talk.
Yeah.
Irrespective of who you are, football brings all of us together. So please, Vinicius, Mbappe, Benfica, we want something great at the
Yeah.
end.
But you know say we never even talk about Mourinho red card, and you know say Mourinho been talk.
You know, say he calm Vinicius down when Vinicius. It's like Mourinho told Vinicius told Mourinho what the guy
said,
said.
yeah.
So Mourinho just have to tap him in the back. Calm down. You don't do. You understand?
I think the Presiani should make an open apology.
He has already. He made a
He
statement
said he
saying
didn't
like
say anything.
he
I
did
don't
not say
think
anything.
he said he didn't say anything.
So you won't
concerning
force him
that.
if he did not say anything.
But just like I was trying to say, what about this refereeing issue? Because Mourinho was saying something. He said why they gave him the red card was because he told the referee that there were certain Madrid players that they were not allowed.
How can
That they don't allow referee.
Can you bring your proof? No, we have to be very careful
Yeah,
what we push
yeah.
out.
Yeah, what we push out,
you
yeah.
say it because even with this Vinicius matter,
Because imagine where you say
We
it
never-
now,
we-
they have to call you in.
we never get
And
proof.
for interview.
Do you have proof of what Prestini said?
But we
There's
don't
no
have proof. But for Vinicius to react that way, that means the guy have said something terrible.
But the only reason why I'm talking about refereeing is because not just in this yesterday match, I'm talking about
the officiating
La
this year,
Liga.
even the La
Recently.
Liga. Okay.
Or even AFCON self.
See the La Liga. See that La Liga match. Mo no go there.
You mean the Barca Girona?
The Barca the Girona. Mo no go there. If we want go there now, it's a 50-50 thing. Because if you watch that ball very well, the guy made a contact with the ball before approaching that guy's leg.
Yes.
Like, not be saying they go for a leg direct. Go and watch the highlights. He has already made contact with. No way he don't kick ball. Come on,
But in some cases too.
maybe it's a yellow card. They would
He
have
get the-
awarded a yellow card, but not a red, because he made contact with the ball. We know this thing now. Chalobah, this thing will be happen for 18-yard box. Why they did not give Chalobah that? Why did not give that in penalty? Because Chalobah has already made contact with the ball. Mo no go there, sha. But anyhow, the officiating this year get us CB. Then pushing further now. Waiting again. Jackson. A lot of you, we have been reading comments. I can even go back and read some comments for you guys. But should I go back and read comments?
No, there's most
The
70-80%. Yes.
70 to 80% of people that made comments concerning the Jackson video that me and Gibbs did yesterday, a lot of them were saying, let Jackson come back. Maybe we can try him at the wing position since Garnacho and Gittins are not helping matter.
It's not a bad idea.
Jackson as a winger.
To me, there is no harm in trying because I know Chelsea very well, and Although this is my, should I use the word, condition. If Chelsea are going to go for a better left winger in the summer, then there's no need for Jackson coming back.
Okay.
But if not, even before now, I've said it before, even before Chelsea sold Jackson, having 3 strikers in the team is not bad. Because you will never know when you will make use of them. I give an instance of when Chelsea had Drogba, Torres, and Anelka in the same team.
Exactly.
At some point, you even had storage. You understand? Now, look at what's happening with Delap. Joao Pedro, yes, is trying for us, but we cannot always bank and bank on him every time. What happens if he goes out of form? So this is the reason. My main reason for wanting Jackson to come back is to build depth in the Chelsea squad.
We already have 3 strikers.
Magu.
Yes, Magu, Delap, and
currently now, I'll just say Magu should. He hasn't really developed fully. I think he should go for a loan. I will not really put him out there.
Has Delap developed?
At least Delap, they play senior football before now. More than Magu.
All right.
You understand? Yeah. But now we've seen Jackson play quite alright in the left wing. As long as say ego fit, as long as most people they don't say Jackson sabi open chance for people, sabi make runs, sabi do all these, even passes too. You understand?
Most people, you talk within you see.
Now they see him now.
Okay, they see him.
Not waiting with the talk. Say Jackson they help.
Talk say now
talk waiting they talk. Like they analyze him.
I dey watch and they still say Jackson the open chance for Palmer. Jackson the open way for most players to get space and play their football. So as long as say no go there for that position where he go score goal, to go miss, making there for where he go fit create, where he go fit make runs, and that is the left wing. Listen to my condition. So if Chelsea will not buy a better left winger, I will not destroy the idea of bringing Jackson back
as a winger.
Yes.
Now this talk,
at some point, if you see them as a striker.
No. Now winger will talk.
Now this talk, I don't literally wait for, because most people are like, Jackson should come back. I can never be a backup striker. We have terrible wingers like Garnacho, Gittins, and the rest of it. Now I'll put it to you that I'm not expecting those players, this so-called our left winger, to be in the same form. I don't know for Garnacho. Let me know as Garnacho. But let me specifically. No.
It's the same today. It's more than forever now.
Garnacho never changes.
Yes, now.
No normal TV now. So let me just.
It should be a normal thing now. We'll get one season like that where Garnacho be in the hot for man.
May ask my fans whether Garnacho don't play like 10 straight games. We'll be saying perform. We will say Garnacho do form.
No, but I know good. That's this way boss talk, because maybe Mr. Peter talk, because Garnacho, he gets season maybe say Garnacho was one of the top Mayu players. Top Mayu players. That one.
I mean, off and on.
No, off and on. Consistent. About one season, it was one of the best. But no one count and not be say, I don't want just call him. Mama just do with Gittins first. Now, let's take our mind back to 2 seasons or 3 seasons ago when we got the likes of Cucurella. Cucurella was one of our most terrible player that season when he came to Chelsea. You agree with that, Abi?
Yeah.
Yes, but before we got Cucurella,
He was our terrible player, but it was the best player in Brighton.
Exactly. And same thing applies to Gittins. This Gittins of a boy we know. When we saw him when Dortmund played against Barcelona. The 3-1 win at Dortmund's home against Barcelona was, he also had a hand there. He did perfectly well. We saw the contribution of this specific player. So I literally don't know whether it's a change of environment that is affecting the player or the system of the Premier League. But for me, I boldly believe that either of these players, either Gittins or Garnacho, will do very well next season. And I will not be... See, yes, we are giving analysis. And I'm giving my analysis from my point of view. I will never buy to the idea of Jackson coming to play as a winger in Chelsea. It does not even make sense. Number one, aside from a winger taking on a defender 1v1, there are 6 qualities of wingers that we need. You believe that? Look at Neto. We've seen Neto placing ball from very deep angles.
How many times?
Not even though we cannot count it, but we have seen. You are telling me that if Neto is playing the wing and Jackson is playing the wing, that Jackson can perform better than Neto. Impossible.
You talk about different qualities now.
Yes.
Waiting this one player, Fi give us as a winger. The other one, Fi no give us. But you will not dispute the fact that there are two different players. And see, Jackson on his own,
Yes.
I can boldly tell you that even with his physicality, Jackson can go past defenders.
Can go past defender. 1v1
He's not
dribble.
a good dribbler, but he can go past defenders with his pace and his
Same thing
physicality.
that we are gaining from Neto. It is same thing that Neto is giving us currently in Chelsea.
Now,
And that is his
Neto they
most-
play right wing now. Now you talk about Garnacho and Gittins.
Neto still dey very versatile. But why they tell you be say me, I don't want Chelsea to even take that one as option. I feel back to the fact say then if you bring Jackson back, then you put him for the number 9 role. Very well. If he go improve in clinicality, yes. We know say yes in the improve. If he no go improve, then we leave him for bench, making the coming second half. Then we use person with the clinical to play our games. Now you are not you see this whole issue. Now let another go second the hit on that same Jackson because me I have watched Jackson. Me I don't watch Jackson several times for Chelsea. Jackson don't also dey for that type of position. That left wing position. Let me say don't play from the left wing position for Chelsea where I don't watch. But I have seen him handling the ball from that position. Jackson can literally not give you that thing you are expecting from that wing. This is not Villarreal. This is not Villarreal.
But they talk and say for Chelsea.
Yes.
He don't try for that left wing before.
How many times did Jackson don't play for the left wing?
I can count like 3 or 4 times.
3 or 4
And
times.
he didn't really
He
do badly. Yeah, of course, because at that point we did not really have a striker. It was just only him. So at that point, Pochettino will have to see put him back there as the main striker. But every time Jackson got to play the left wing for us at Chelsea, he did not play bad in my opinion.
Okay.
See, I don't know, but for me, I feel that his position should be his position. Enough of trial and error.
You support him coming back to Chelsea.
I don't have any issue with that.
Okay, but just that him not playing as a left wing.
But the truth still remains. His what's it called? His agent. Is he Ali? What's that his agent's name again? Everything that he said to Chelsea. Do you see one thing about this life? Sometimes it sounds very crazy. We had an issue. We say, okay, this is our player. We are calling him back. You made a very funny statement that
Playing we don't go.
Play we don't go.
They turn back.
Exactly. But now you're not seeing. Now all of it that are hitting so hard on Jackson can function as a winger. Jackson function as a winger. That same Jackson is in Bayern. And to see game time for Bayern hard.
Even if you get time when you talk, say Fabrizio, not say Fabrizio, I post that one. You talk say Jackson and Chelsea relationship is off, is over. Jackson does not want to play for Chelsea again. Blah blah blah. There was a time Fabrizio posted that such news. So when I heard about this whole Jackson coming back, I was just laughing. I was surprised.
Don't rule out. So then put down.
But it still makes sense with the whole Jackson's point of view and his agent. Just like Gibbs was saying,
Yeah.
It didn't make sense because football always have a way of coming back at you.
Exactly.
Things can always turn around. You understand?
All right.